Today we're going to talk about day packs. I was having a conversation with a buddy of mine about a week or two ago. We live in Pennsylvania, right? So it's springtime right now. It's getting nice out. The weather's gorgeous. The sun's out. We're doing hiking, walking, kayaking, going out on trails, whatever it happens to be. And we were just discussing. He was like, "Man, I need a good day pack." And so I'm kind of the backpack guy. So when it comes to at least our crew and my family and friends. So I thought, man, that's some good inspiration for another video. So if you don't like it, hopefully he will when I send it to him, right? So today we have a bunch of backpacks, or at least I got 4 or 5 different packs that I'm going to talk about. I use them, pretty much all of them, for different reasons, different items or things that I'm doing, activities. So we'll jump into them and get moving here. But this is by far the biggest pack that I'm going to talk about today. This is the 511 Tactical Rush 12, which is a 24 liter. The colorway is double tap. I'm normally you can see a theme here. I like pretty much subtle colors. I thought the gray and the black worked really well. So anyhow, a buddy of mine said, I originally ordered it in black and then it was out of stock and it was a whole story, but my buddy was like, "Oh, what do you think about the double tap?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's okay." And I looked at it again. I was like, "All right, yeah, let's do that." So pretty cool bag. I'm not going to go crazy into it. I use this bag, honestly. One of the cool things about some of these overbuilt bags, I'll call them, is you can put tons of gear and heavy gear in them. So this is actually my range bag when I go to the gun range, and I love it because I can put staple guns in it, I can put pistols in it, I can put sandbags in it, for crying out loud. I can put anything I need to, from ammo, right? So all kinds of heavy, crazy stuff. I can throw a water bottle or 2 on it as well, and it just takes it. So again, super durable build. It's got a nice frame sheet in the back as well. I'll just real quick, obviously a nice big pocket here. For me, I keep a lot of my just go-to items: the staple gun, some hearing protection, eye protection, items like that. Same thing with the quick access pockets. So there's a nice quick access pocket here, and up top, this is a cloth lined. So for glasses, I usually put my one pair of eye protection up here if I don't have them in a case, which is kind of nice. YKK zips throughout, so obviously it's freaking awesome and well built from that perspective. Good padding. They've got some strong padding in here. This thing can carry. We'll see. This is kind of similar to one of the other bags I'm going to show here as well. They both have this back pocket here. This is nice if you want to put a water bladder, right? Like a CamelBak in. So another cool thing. And again, when you're putting that weight on there, it's kind of nice from that perspective. If you're going to go hiking for a long amount of time, the 24 liter is nice. I will say the bag itself has a little bit of weight to it, so you would want to watch what you want to do there. Again, depending on what you're taking it out for, might be a discussion or a thought process. Main pouch, super simple. 2 organization pouches on the front, and try to get this so it expands so you can kind of see how wide you can get that. So you got a nice big bucket in there with a laptop holder technically, but you can put whatever you want in there as well. So that's the 511 Tactical. This is the newest version, so in case you are familiar with it, one thing to note, the old version of the bags had some water holes here from the main pouch. So if you put something in the main pouch and there's, I guess, leaking, it would leak out. I believe the old version as well had the water bladder. I don't know, there was something going on there with the water bladder and the main pouch. I think you had to at least take the hose out for the main pouch. With this, I believe one of the cool things about this, in my opinion, I'm a big fan of, especially if you're going to carry electronics or something. I really hate the idea that you would have to wrap like a water hose or something through a main pouch. So I can guarantee, at least on the new version for 511 for the Rush, there's your hole to put your water hose out, and it's completely isolated in this area. Which is really cool, right? Keep everything separate from, even if you had like lunch. I don't know that I would love a lunch filled with water, right? I kind of like my sandwich water free. So anyhow, that's a 511 Tactical. Next two bags up, both the same brand. They're GoRuck bags. This is a Bullet Ruck. This is my go-to right now for all things daily. I just love this little guy. It is fantastic. If you know anything about GoRuck, they got a lifetime warranty. They got their Stars lifetime guarantee. Their freaking bags are just meant to take a beating, and they're phenomenal for that. Both these bags are actually similar in how they're laid out. So you got some MOLLE webbing on them on the front. This is the GoRuck GR1. This is a 21 liter. I had mentioned the Bullet Ruck. This is a 10 liter bag. So I'll go through this real quick, but you got an outside front pocket, right, for some typical stuff, whatever you're doing there. And then you just got a big bucket with two organizational pouches on the flap, and then you do have a ring for a hydration bladder. Again, this is now where, that would be in the middle, but again, you're talking about a 10 liter little rucksack, basically. This is my go-to bag on a daily when it comes to stuff. And when I say stuff, I mean like activities, right? So the other week, my daughter and I went out on a hike at a local park and lake. We threw a lunch. I threw cooler pouches in the bottom, like freezer packs. Threw the sandwiches, threw some stuff in there, and we rolled, right? It was pretty freaking awesome. You can just throw it all in there. I help coach soccer, so this is my, I ride a bicycle over to practice, and so I throw this on. It's got the pump, the first aid kit. I got an extra sweatshirt in there, whatever, right? Water bottle, anything you can think of from that perspective. It's just really nice because it's small. The profile is really nice on my back as far as it's not huge. I'm not taking this monster size thing. At the same time, it holds a good amount of stuff. I know it's 10 liters, but man, it really does a great job at holding everything. So the GR1 is definitely its big brother. Layout is the same, right? So it's got that front pocket, it's just bigger. Again, nice zipper pulls with GoRuck. This guy, because it's empty, it's kind of a little weird here. Flap, big bucket, pouch. What you're going to notice, you have more MOLLE webbing up here and some other options. Additionally, they have a laptop compartment back here. Because again, the GR1 really wasn't meant for just a day pack, but they're so freaking strong. I guess you could do whatever the heck you want to do with them. I know from a GoRuck perspective, they'll do, this used to be my range bag, so there's some targets still in there. Looks like I found something. The fun of having multiple backpacks. When you swap from one to another, you forget stuff, and then on days like today, you find it, and it's all new and exciting. It's like Christmas. So anyhow, there's the GR1 from GoRuck as well. Again, you're going to pay a little bit more money. You're going to get an awesome guarantee. The bags are a little on the heavier side. So all three of those bags, they're all, I would call, tactical style bags, right? They're built rock solid. They're built super tough. They got a little weight to them, so depending on what you're going to be doing from a hiking perspective, they might not be thrilling. That's up to you. I know there's lightweight people out there that are, I'm going to use nylon and it's going to be 1.2 ounces or whatever. I'm not one of those guys, so it is what it is. Last up, from a backpack perspective, is kind of like if we played a game, which one of these does not fit in this conversation. This is an Ozark Trail Walmart special, and I absolutely love it. I'm a big fan of whatever works. You do you, right? And so I saw this bag on somebody's back. Some family had it on. I was down in Disney Springs a few years back, and I was like, man, first of all, the color was awesome. The gray and orange, I really like that. And it just looked nice. It was a nice little small bag for a day pack. So I was like, cool, like that looks like a really nice day pack. So just getting into it real quick. Again, you're not gonna find yourself with YKK zips on this thing. They're gonna be, whatever, off-brand zips they are. Again, the bag itself is probably 20 bucks, maybe $18.95 or something. I don't remember what I paid for it. Nice cloth lined little pocket in the top here, glasses, anything like that you wanna do. What I didn't realize when I bought it, it's got water bottle holders, talking too fast. And what I didn't realize, going back to my sentence I was just thinking of, what I didn't realize when I bought this thing was it's got cooler style pouch. I didn't realize that, obviously, just taking a look at it. So this has actually been really cool to use. So we actually just went down, funny as it is, to Disney Springs in February. And so there's 6 of us in my family, and we rocked this for the day. And it was pretty cool. You refrigerate some small bottles of water, dump them in there, a couple granola bars or snacks. Keeps everything nice and cool while you're there. And I mean, honestly, we've been using this bag for a couple years now at different events, and it's been pretty good. I don't have some major complaints with it. I also don't have major expectations for it. I mean, it's a $20 bag. Ooh, does it tell me how many liters? It does not. But it is the Ozark Trail Thomas Hollow backpack. So there you go, dark gray and silver. So now you know the actual model of the bag. Anyhow, big pouch. You can see that the cooler section does eat into the main pouch. So just so you're aware of that, with a flap behind. And that's it. I mean, it's not a whole lot of frills, but it does the job for us. We don't really use these water bottle pockets for water bottles because I am a fanatic about quality water bottle pockets, and these are not quality. So I've gotten out of Ubers or cabs, or too many times I went and swung my backpack around and I send a freaking projectile of like a metal Contigo bottle flying through the air. So I'm not thrilled about water bottle pockets like this because of that. So we just stash some stuff in there, and you get what you get, right? Last but not least, as I was talking about nice and outside and all that good stuff, I didn't want to forget something super cool like a dry bag, right? This is the Earthpak 20 liter. I love that they actually said that there, so I didn't even have to research what size bag I bought. How about that? Dry bags are a dry bag, in my opinion. As long as they have some pretty good seals and pretty good reviews, they're pretty much going to do the same job. They are one giant bucket, right? So you have your roll up, and then you just tuck the stuff in there to the best you can. I've got extra gear here for my kayak, so I've got all my gear in here that I would need to go out. Extra pair of clothes and some water shoes and that kind of stuff, right? But basically, tuck it down. You roll it at least 3 times or 2 times, right? Depends on whatever you prefer, how dry you would like to keep it, and it clips together. The only real item on this one that I was looking for besides the reviews was this shoulder strap. I'm a backpack guy. I like backpacks, so I didn't want to just have a dry bag that just had a handle. I wanted something to throw over my shoulder at the very least. The Earthpak does make, I believe they do, but if they don't, other companies do, one with actual shoulder straps, like going like a backpack. My challenge with that was it was just big. They were like coming in at like 28 or 30, 32 liters. And again, when I'm going out, I need not a ton of stuff. I'm not going on like a major kayak trip, so I don't need to pack 30 liters worth of equipment and material. So, all that being said, that's that would be my recommendation for that. Pretty super simple. There are some other items. We use a Matador, and I think the last video I had it when I did the Pack 1 pack out. We use a Matador little packable day bag for like the beach and stuff. I don't necessarily recommend it from a rugged perspective. It's pretty weak. But what I do love about it is we take it to the beach. I'm not a fan of sand. I go to the beach because that's how I say I love you to my family who does like the beach. But what I love about the Matador pack is when we get off the beach and we need to clean the gear and get rid of sand and all that, I can literally flip that thing inside out or keep it right side and just hose it down and wash it all off, and I don't have sand in a packable day pack. So that's one of the cool things I like about using if I'm gonna go to the beach or something. That's what I love about a packable day pack. So hopefully you'll find a bag in this video that you might wanna go out and grab, or at least some ideas and thoughts on what you can use them for. Have a great day.